Ground beef volcano. Everyone is making this recipe, and it's super easy to prepare. Here in my bowl, I'm adding 1 pound of fresh ground beef. Now I'm going to season the meat. I add 1 teaspoon of paprika, some salt, chimichurri, and a bit of freshly ground black pepper to enhance the flavor. I also add 2 teaspoons of onion powder, which gives it a special touch. You can substitute the onion powder with onion soup mix, which also tastes great. Now I'm going to mix all these seasonings thoroughly by hand to incorporate them into the meat. Using a portion of the meat, I start shaping large, firm meatballs. I pat them gently so they stay compact and smooth, forming balls like this. I place them on a plate and divide the meat into 4 equal parts to keep the size consistent. I've already shaped my 4 meatballs, ready for the next step. Now I'm using a glass to press down the center of each meatball. Carefully, I press downward, creating a cavity in the middle. This space is important for the filling later, so make sure to shape it well. Don't leave the base too thin, or the meat might break during cooking. I gently remove the glass to maintain the shape. I adjust the edges by hand so they're firm and the base is nice and level. I place them back on the plate and repeat the process with all the meatballs. Done? I've shaped them all. Now I transfer them to a baking tray greased with a little oil. I spread a bit of oil on the bottom to keep them from sticking. I place them in a preheated oven at 350 degrees Fahrenheit for 15 minutes to pre-bake. Meanwhile, I'll prepare the filling for my meat volcano. I'm using shredded or cubed mozzarella cheese. The amount is up to you, depending on how much filling you want. I also add finely chopped ham so it mixes better. I add some chopped cilantro to give the filling freshness and aroma, and also 7 ounces of cream cheese, which makes it creamy. I add a good pinch of oregano for extra flavor. I mix everything well until I get a creamy and uniform filling. Now I bring out the tray with the pre-baked meat, ready to be filled. With a spoon, I take a generous portion of the filling, and I place it right in the center of each meat base. I carefully fill each one by one. Now I'm adding filling to the last meat base too. And look how full they are, ready to go back into the oven. I place them in the oven again, just long enough for the filling to melt nicely. The filling in the meat volcano has completely melted and is fully cooked. I plate it and everything is ready to enjoy. You can serve it with any side, white rice, salad, or vegetables. Look how delicious it looks, super juicy and well seasoned. This meat is simply amazing, fully cooked and flavorful. A practical, tasty recipe that surprises everyone. Just look at that. What a delight.